Guys, so for today's video, we are going to be looking into what the gossip is about you. And I had planned to make a video, a live stream today, answering questions for $10 a question, and plans fell through, but I have it set for Monday from 11 p.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you guys are interested in that, come check it out. And it's a great way to be able to get some questions answered without having to pay for an actual reading, because it's a little bit cheaper that way. And anyway, so get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. We have pile 1, 2, 3. And if you guys enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow, and it helps to spread these messages to other people who could use to hear them as well. And it's a great way to give back energetically for what I'm here giving you today, because all of my readings are energy healing readings as well. So it takes a lot from me to be here doing this for you, and it's a great way to give back. Another great way to do that is to donate to this channel. You can find my PayPal, Cash App, and Amazon wish list all in the description box below. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, what is the gossip about you? I'm going to go ahead and read the messages first. So let's see. And if you guys have been here for my readings before, you know that there is both good and bad in the readings. Remember that not everything everybody says about you is true or is something that is real. Sometimes it's made up, sometimes it's projected, sometimes it's because they're simply lying. So let's see. We have, this person has been a sugar baby to multiple sugar daddies. They can't stand on their own 2 feet, and they choose to take advantage of those who are lonely and have money. And you know, it could be true. For one thing, I would say you're not taking advantage of anybody who is making the choice themselves to take care of you financially in return for your time, attention, and care in the bedroom. That's between the people making the arrangement. But some of you may not be doing this as well, and you could definitely be dealing with somebody who has sold themselves for money and doesn't want anybody to know that, but wants to highlight you and make people think that you have done that because they are jealous that you have not done that, or have not chosen to do that, regardless of how dire your situation has gotten, because some people don't choose to do that. I have no judgment for the ones who do choose to do that, but I choose not to do that, and have dealt with some people of that quality. This person is a broken mess and isn't a strong person. They try to appear to be healed, but they have a long way to go. Remember that others don't know everything that you've been through or how much time it took to get to the level that you are at. Some could be jealous, others could be judging from the outside with third-party gossip as the only proof of their BS. So I would take it as a grain of salt, but there are definitely people talking about you. They're talking about how you are a mess. You try to claim to be a healer, but you aren't a healer. You're somebody who's selling yourself for money, and that, yeah, there's people just talking trash. And regardless of whether or not it's true, it's still trash, because they really shouldn't be spending all their time with their mouth on you. And the one losing in the long run is not you, it's them. First off, because walk speaks louder than talk. And second off, because all their time is wasted and energy is wasted on you instead of on their own goals. And at the end of the day, they're going to be the one losing out because of that. You have very good morals and you walk your talk. See what I mean? Walk is stronger than talk, and people know who you are. Regardless of what the gossip is going on that is lies about you, there are people who are saying some very good things about you. They're saying you have very good morals, you walk your talk, you really are the person that you say you are. Never caves into peer pressure and always sure of themselves, says no to anything that is not for them. So even if you are in a sugar daddy situation, you are in one that is beneficial to both sides in an equal give and take, and you're really not going to put up with anything that is not okay with you in general at all. But even if you are in one of those situations, you are taking care of yourself too. You are not doing it because of peer pressure. You're not doing it because you feel you have to. You are not doing it because it's something you don't want to do. If you don't want to do something, you don't do it, period. And that's the other thing, is you're somebody who doesn't do the things that other people want you to. And these people could be very upset about that, because they may have wanted you to have to sell yourself, or they may have wanted you to remain in a broken state. They could have tried their damnedest to break you. These could even be people that tried their damnedest to break you, but they couldn't break you, so they're trying to smear your name instead. Bring creativity and passion into what you are doing. Allow yourself to dream big and believe big. Explore your inner being. Success will come as you accept and express yourself fully. So, I feel like a lot of people are talking about how you bring creativity and passion into a lot of things that you do. You are somebody who allows yourself to dream big, to believe big, and to explore who you really are. You know that success will come as you accept and express yourself fully, so you have been working very hard at removing any kind of restraints, masks, anything that has been holding you back, any people that has been holding you back. You probably actually even got rid of some of the people in your life simply because they were not resonating with who you are as a person anymore. And that could definitely be why there are these rumors going around about you as well. Because some of those people could be very jealous, spiteful, wanting revenge because of the hurt or heartbreak or pain that you brought them by walking out of their life. And that just happens sometimes. Have you heard about them? Their healing abilities are off the chart. I have never met anyone like them. They are one of a kind. You know what's great about this? This one and this one are both new messages I just put in my bag today, and both of them came out. And I was thinking, when I wrote this one, I had wrote this one recently, and I was thinking that wouldn't it be crazy if those two came out in the same reading, because they are a complete contradiction of each other. So you have people saying that you are not a healer, that you're a broken mess, that you really have no business trying to stick your nose in places that it doesn't belong, kind of thing. And then you have other people on this other side of the fence that are like, holy fuck, have you met this person? They are amazing at what they do. They are so skilled and talented at their healing capabilities, and they've spent all this time to heal themselves, and now they use these gifts to make the world around them a better place and to help others find healing as well. So yeah, you guys have a lot of good things being said about you, and then you have a few haters in the background that are upset and seething over the beauty that you're bringing the world and the attention that you're getting and the recognition that you're getting because of it. We have the King of Cups, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, you dealt with a lot of people who were busy trying to please others, I feel like, and you just aren't in that category anymore. You're not somebody who does that. You're not somebody who wants to just please everyone else just to have the friends that you can have. You want quality friendships, not quantity friendships. And you dealt with a lot of people who cared less about the quantity and more about the quality. So they may have even left you out of a lot of things. They may have tried to make it look like they didn't really associate with you so that they could stay with the in crowd, because as people were turning away from you because you were leveling up, these people might have been the closer people to you, and they chose those people over you, and now they're hurting because they realized that those people are very shallow. So you are somebody who works very long, very strongly, very solidly. You work very hard towards the goals that you have, and you have put in a lot of time, effort, patience, and persistence. You're very dedicated. And you're very honest for most of you as well. You put a lot of care, concern, and time into your goals. You are somebody who is a very good friend, and you are somebody who is very much at peace with the decisions you make, because you do not allow others to guide your actions. You are not a people pleaser who is going to do things just to make others happy. So you're very at peace with the decisions that you have made. And you are somebody who's very emotionally mature, very emotionally stable, very emotionally strong. You're very good with children as well. You're very good with your friends and your friendships. You have a lot of harmony and peace and love going on in the relationships that you have, in the closer relationships that you have. But I feel like you guys only have a few closer relationships. And there may be a lot of people who really want to be closer to you, but you only have so much time, energy, and effort that you can put in. And unless you can put in your all, you don't want to have numerous friendships. Like I said before, you want the quality over the quantity. We have the cobra and we have the rabbit. You are a leader, somebody who is a teacher, somebody who's very wise and knowledgeable about the ways of the world, about the things that people have gone through and how to bring peace into your life. That's why you have so much emotional stability. That's why you have so much emotional maturity as well. You may not have a whole lot of money, and sometimes you might be afraid that that will be a factor when it comes to other people, because you have had a lot of nasty people who placed money over the value that you really have. And I feel like some of you may be going through a lot of cycles right now to learn your own value and to accept that you are amazing regardless of whether or not you have money. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Okay, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. So there could definitely be people talking about how you have no money and they don't want you around. And there's other people talking about how you have worked and dedicated yourself time after time after time to your mission, regardless of whether or not it pays a lot right now. You know that in the long term it's going to be healthier for you financially, and that you are going to be able to build something solid and stable for yourself instead of just giving in to the instant gratification of getting a job where you can have money right now. And I feel like there are people that have tried to say that you are lazy. There are people that have tried to say that you have nothing, that you're a user. And then there are other people that are defending your name because they know that you are not a user, that you are somebody who values emotions, knowledge, wisdom far higher than you do about money. So that is pretty much what I got for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for you guys, I just saw 11:33 on the clock as well. You guys may actually benefit from going back and watching some of my videos from about a year ago or so. Some of my healing videos I'm hearing from about a year ago or so. I actually just recently changed my channel name from Earth Angel 1133 to Earth Angel 1188. And so I feel like some of the things I was going through in the past might actually resonate with you very deeply and may help you in whatever situation you're in right now. So let's find out what the gossip is about you. If I can get my light to sit still. Okay, so gossip about you. I'm going to go ahead and read the channel messages first. And if you've watched my channel before, then you know that it is both good and bad. And if you have attention on you, there's going to be both kinds on you normally. So let's see what people have to say. This person is very angry. They lash out and cause pain to others. They are violent and cruel. They love to bully others. Get help for the anger and meditate more if this is true. Passive aggressiveness a lot of times comes from not expressing your full truth. So make sure that you are expressing your full truth before it builds up and boils over. If it is not, do the same thing anyway so that they can't trigger you into responding, because some of them could be trying to get to you because they know just how to get to you and just how to press your buttons to piss you off. And so when you do lash out, they're like, see, I told you so. This is exactly who this person is. This is who they are when nobody's looking. When in reality, the only person that actually makes you behave that way is this person, and they don't make you behave that way. It's still your own choice, and you can learn how to respond differently to it. They are lazy and they can't take care of their own life and problems. They don't put their time in. They don't put their time to productive use. You know what? If this is completely false, go check out pile 1. I have a feeling some of you guys might find some very useful things there too. They don't put their time to productive use. If this is true, you could be facing some depression. Get out more and get some sunshine. Sing, dance, paint, draw, express yourself, laugh more. Find some funny videos online. If not, this person is probably so focused on you that their life is in shambles and they are projecting that onto you. They lie about who and what they are. They have no goals and they are lazy. Once again, go watch pile 1. If that is not who you are, go watch pile 1, because they had a lot of people talking about how they were lazy and they weren't doing anything and they had no money. And at the same time, they're working very hard towards a lot of things, and a lot of people saw their goals and their dreams and what they're working on, and they're very proud of them for how far they've come and all of the time and effort and attention that they're putting into the things that are important to them. And I feel like a lot of you could be feeling that way as well as I'm reading these off, maybe getting a little defensive. So go check that one out if that resonated with you. And the song that was coming to mind for that pile and this pile is I don't want no scrub. The scrub is the guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. There's a lot of people who spend all their time going, oh, what do you bring to the table, because somebody doesn't have any money. And there's so many things that are so much better and more important and more valuable than money is. And I feel like a lot of you, you may just have a lot going on. A lot of people may not see you on a regular basis, so people are just really trying to fill people's heads with lies, and you might be doing a lot of your work behind the scenes, so people aren't seeing the progress you're making. But for one thing, especially if you're an entrepreneur of some kind, you might want to start bringing that into the open. Everybody will tell you not to show your work and to hide it away from the world and to keep it all to yourself so that nobody can send you the negative energy. Well, you know what? If you are healing yourself, protecting your energy, cleansing yourself, they can't send you that energy anyway. If you have faith and trust in your angels and the divine and your ancestors, your spiritual friends, your ascended masters, all those things, then they can't send you that anyway, because they can't get through that big fat fog of spiritual help on the other side. Are you kidding me? And the only way that anybody is ever going to be able to find your business or support your business is if you put it out there. If you're so scared to put it out there because other people might be sending you negative energy, then the only one sending you negative energy is yourself. It's called self-sabotaging. And letting other people convince you that that's the way to go is not the way to go. People can get pissed off about it as much as they want to. They are weird, eccentric, and a loner. And they are an outcast. They don't have any friends, and I know why. Making up stories because there is intrigue in your mystery. Exactly. You guys are people who spend a lot of time alone. You have been working really hard on something, and not everybody knows about it. So people are just making up stories in your absence because you're mysterious and you're something that they find intriguing to talk about. Attention comes with both good and bad, and you can't escape it by hiding. Exactly. So you got to put yourself out there and stop hiding away. It's still there at the end of the day. Don't listen to it. None of them know the real you. Those who do are very lucky, because you keep a small circle and could care less about shallow popularity. And once again, go check out pile 1. Go check out pile 1, guys. I'm telling you. So anyway, these are the good messages that came out. We have nothing compares to you. Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. You are everything to me, and I am swept away by the love that I feel for you. My heart beats faster when I see you, and I can't look away. Please notice me. So there is somebody really trying very hard to get your attention. They have a hard time being able to avert their gaze when you walk into their field of view. This person just really, and it could even be that you feel this way about somebody and people see it and talk about it as well. And there could be a lot of the gossip and rumors that are going around could be part of the reason why you or the other person aren't reaching out, because somebody could be feeling like they just aren't enough. This person relieves anxiety, tension, anger, or pain. They bring a calm energy and strong support. They are such a beacon of support for others around them. So you guys spend a lot of your time energy working and healing, and a lot of people don't even understand how much of a toll that can take on you just sitting in the company of other people who have low vibrational energy that they're working through, and helping them work through those things, helping them transmute that energy. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. It really can drain you very easily. So that could be the other reason why some people are calling you lazy as well, because you're not out there working your ass off in a physical labor job or something along those lines, because they don't feel like what you do is work, but what you do is work. And don't allow what anybody else thinks about it to cause you to think anything bad about yourself. Because there are those who do see that you put in that work and that time and that energy and effort, and how much it takes out of you to be able to be so giving and generous of your time and your energy. A blessing is coming to you soon. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you don't make money a lot of times off of what you're doing, kind of like myself. You don't make a whole lot of money off of what you're doing for others. You're just there to support them, to guide them, to nurture them, to care for them. And you don't want it to be about money, because then the people who don't have money can't find the assistance that they need. So you spend a lot of time, energy, and effort giving to people around you and not expecting anything in return. So there's a lot of blessings getting ready to come to you. And there are people talking about this too. Open your heart and your eyes, and there's definitely somebody who wants to come to you and express their love. There's somebody who wants you to see them, wants you to notice them, and wants you to believe that they are a good partner for you. Believing is seeing. Know that you are protected and that your life purpose is very supported. Exactly. Have that faith and trust in the universe. I feel like a lot of you people, you inspire people to have faith and trust in the universe as well. You are so open-minded, you can talk about anything with anyone. You like exploring other people's perspectives and ideas. So you are somebody who's very open-minded, very non-judgmental, very passionate about your work as well. I feel like people are talking about the passion you have for doing the things that bring you contentment and fulfillment. A lot of you volunteer a lot of your time and energy. And you may not have a whole lot of money, but there's a lot of money coming towards you. You're building your stability. You're building your security. You're working on your independence. You are very self-reliable, self-sustained, self-respect. You have a lot of self-respect and a lot of self-confidence. You know that you have everything you need within you and that the universe will provide the rest. And even if you don't have a whole lot of money, you know that you will be blessed for the work that you are doing. You are taking a path that is different from a lot of people's paths. It's kind of the same path that Jesus took. Judgment. Six of Cups. Yeah, you may be receiving a lot of judgment for the life path you have chosen. Ace of Wands and the Sun. And a lot of people, you could even be facing a lot of people who don't like the religion that you have chosen to follow or the spiritual path that you have chosen to follow as well. They could be talking about that. There's a lot of people talking about how you're very motivated, ambitious, driven, that you're very honest, that you bring a lot of positivity, joy, happiness to the world around you, to your family, to your friends. You really bring light to people's lives. You are somebody who is able to rise above. You're able to forgive. You're able to close the door on the past so that you can see the now and so that you can work on the future. You are somebody who has a lot of love to give, and you're very generous in that love that you give. You are very good with children. You are somebody who really... Pile 1 was very good with children too. You're somebody who's very driven and motivated. You are somebody who has a lot of passion, a lot of drive. You know what you want and you go after it. You are somebody who brings a lot of new perspectives, new understandings, and new ideas to people's minds and lives, especially when it comes to taking care of children. You guys may have a lot of different ways of taking care of children than a lot of the people around you do, and you really open people's eyes to that. I feel like you guys are very good with children because you treat them as humans. Instead of treating them as lesser beings because they're younger, you treat them as humans. And you get down on their level. You interact with them like they are an equal to you because they are. All people are created equal, right? That's all colors. That's all cultures. Yeah, that's also kids too. Kids are created equal too. They're not better than, like some people think, and they're not less than, like other people think. You are somebody who is very dedicated, and you're very dedicated because you're working hard for your family. You are working hard to have an abundant, stable, strong future for your family. And people see that and they talk about it. They know the reason why you are working so hard is to build a future for yourself, for your children, for your mate. You are somebody who's very stable, very strong, very grounded, very honest. You have a lot of integrity. You are somebody who's very solid, and you are somebody who's going to stand up and protect what you love, and you are very much so life partner material. You're a very independent, strong-willed person who has a lot of confidence, and at the same time, you are somebody who's very generous, giving, caring, nurturing, and you really are an inspiration to a lot of people. With the time, effort, and attention, the dedication you have, the commitment you have to your goals, to your life plan, to your children, to your family, to your life, and to doing things in the right way. So that is what I got for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, who these people might be, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So for you guys, let's see what people are saying about you. I'm going to go ahead and read the messages first here. You know, before I started making handwritten messages, I saw almost none of them on any YouTube video ever. I don't think I actually saw any of them. If people had their own messages, they had made their own cards because they had to be perfect. And I got on here with my handwritten messages, and there were some people that actually did complain about it at first, and I was like, you know what? I'm doing what I can with what I have. And personally, I find the message to be a lot more personalized and a lot more in-depth and a lot more, just a lot more detailed too and precise when I have these messages here. And everybody loves them at this point. But I've noticed that there are a lot of other channels that have started making them, and I am so happy about that because you know what? They are starting to do things that may actually help their channel. Doesn't matter if people are copying my idea and not giving me credit for it, because almost none of them actually comment on any of my videos or share them, and I do a lot of that myself. I feel like a lot of you guys are people who are very humble. You are very humble. People are talking about how you're humble, humble and kind. The song Humble and Kind is coming up. You inspire people to be humble and kind as well. You are somebody that doesn't necessarily have to have the credit for every single thing that you do. You just love to see the effects that it has on the world around you. You love to watch people grow and learn and heal, and you spend a lot of your time helping others. Very unaware of others' actions and words. They must be stupid. Some could be unaware because you are dealing with more important things. Others just don't care. You are stronger than those who do. So, that's actually a new message I just put in there today. Quite a bit of new messages came out. I'm glad I made the new messages before I did this reading. As we're talking about how I enjoy making these messages anyway, there may be people calling you stupid or naive or saying that you just don't understand the ways of the world. You aren't really catching on to the fact that some of the people that you are helping or some of the people you have shown kindness to and love to are stabbing you in the back. But I feel like you guys know. You guys know, but you guys also know that it doesn't matter what other people are doing. What matters most is what you are doing and what your actions are. And I was actually telling somebody that the other day because I had some extra chicken, and I don't super love chicken unless it's boneless, skinless chicken breast. You can say what you like about it, but you know what? That's really the only kind of chicken I like. The rest of it's just, I don't like it so much. But I gave it to my ex to take home so his mom could make it for the girls, and I gave him a couple other different things too, and he's like, why would you be giving him anything? He doesn't give you anything, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, technically, my kids are living with him at the moment. And I was like, so what I can do on my part is good for them too. And not to mention, not only that, it really doesn't matter what he is doing. What matters is what I am doing. And I can't control what he's doing, but what I can control is what type of person I am. So I'm going to continue being the type of person I am. And know that I am protected and have faith and trust in that. You can stab me in the back, and I might bleed a little bit, but I'll come back still. And I will still be the same kind, loving person, where you may still be the backstabber, or you may have actually learned a lesson from doing it and losing me. Anyway, so even though you're humble, you're confident. The field they chose to work for or study in is crazy. They will never make it work. They should be more realistic. These people don't understand how important this is to you, and some also don't want you to get hurt. Have enough belief in yourself that it doesn't matter what they think. Prove them wrong. You can't stop me, Minio. Another song that just popped into mind was, I done did everything they said I couldn't do. I done did everything they said I shouldn't do. I done did everything they said I wouldn't do, and with God as my witness, I made it through. Done did. By the Odd Squad. So, and you can't stop me, Minio. Even I can't stop me. I'm my own biggest enemy, and even I can't stop me. So I know you can't stop me. So you know what's going on with these people, but you just don't give a shit, because you know that they're never going to be able to affect you the way that you affect yourself. What matters most is what you think of you and not what anybody else thinks of you. And also, you know that there are some people that are doing some of the things that they're doing, or saying some of the things that they're saying, that are causing you anxiety or fear or nervousness, or they're causing you self-esteem triggers that you're having to face and work through. But you also know that some of those people are people that love you, and they just don't want you to get hurt, so they want you to stop and think about what you're doing. But at the same time, you know what you're doing. And that's the whole thing. You know what you're doing, regardless of whether or not they want to believe that, or whether or not they want to think you're naive or stupid. So anyway, let's see what else there is. This person is angry all the time, and they take offense to everything. They are no fun. Maybe there is a reason for your anger. Let it loose in healthy ways, and remember, anything that costs your peace is too expensive. There is a reason for anger. There's always a reason for anger. Every emotion has a reason. How we act those emotions out is the most important part, and what we allow those emotions to ruin in our lives is an important part as well. You may take offense to things at times, but I feel like a lot of you, it's the things that are important to you, and people are busy stomping on what's important to you, so you're going to say something about it, and they don't like the truth that you have to bring to them, so they want to bitch about it. But here's the thing. You don't need to be around these people either if they can't respect the boundaries that you put up. And generally, when we're getting angry at somebody, it's because they're overstepping the boundaries that we have given them. They are bitter, resentful, and spiteful. They are jealous, and they can't take others shining. They lash out at others because they can't let things go. If true, take time to heal and start to see the good about yourself, and try to forgive the past. If not, ignore the haters. Kill them with blindness. They are the ones in that energy, but remember, it's because they need healing. Walk always speaks louder, and people see the truth. You know what? There may be some people in pile 3 who picked all 3 piles. That happens occasionally, and you know what? If you did, let me know in the comments below. But there's been things that have triggered pile 2 and pile 1 to mind. So anyway, some people could be saying that you're bitter, resentful, spiteful, jealous, that you want revenge, that you can't handle other people shining or glowing, and so you're lashing out at others because of that. I feel like most of you are lashing out at others because they're being cruel to you in whatever way they are. And cruel to you. Some people are talking about how you aren't seeing that people are being cruel to you, and other people are bitching about how you're upset at people because they're on top and doing good, and that's what your problem is, when I think your problem is that they are literally doing things to fuck with your life and your energy, and you are saying what needs to be said. You're giving them the harsh truths, and not everybody likes to listen to the harsh truths. So let's see what else there is here. You are very intellectual. You love learning, reading, researching, and gaining any info that you can. You love libraries and debates about things that you are into. So you're very intelligent. You are definitely far from stupid. And I feel like a lot of the people that are saying this shit about you are petty and jealous and miserable in their own fucking life and their own existence, and all they can think of to do is to try to tear you down and everybody else's view of you down so that you aren't shining so brightly, and try to make you look like them, I guess. But there is definitely this energy that there are other people talking about you in a negative way because you aren't doing anything against it. You aren't standing up for yourself, or you aren't saying anything to these people. But that's just because you don't really give a shit. You know that at the end of the day, who you are is who you are, and they can't change that with their words. And you prefer to put your time and energy on things that are more important and things that deserve your time and energy more, instead of putting it on these people. You are charming, charismatic, and sexy. You fit in anywhere and are the life of any party. People love your energy, your ideas, and your drive. Exactly. So you shine, you stand out, you're the life of the party. You are the person that people want to be around. You're the person that people want to get to know, and there's just some jealous people around you that can't handle that. Your hair is soft and amazing, and it always seems to fall perfectly into place. People always seem to notice it and try to touch it. So if people are touching you and you don't want them touching you, let them know that you don't want them touching you. Some people don't like to be touched, and that's okay. Just because you look good doesn't mean people have the right to put their hands on you. It's kind of like just because you're pregnant doesn't mean people have the right to put their hands on your stomach without asking. It's the same damn difference. It's, you know, if people want to do things like that, they should be looking for validation in some way, whether that's asking or body language. But if they can't read fucking body language, then they need to ask. But yeah, anyway, you always look good. You always look very well put together. Always on point, always knows what to do or say, always knows just what to wear, good manners, respectful and sweet. See, you're very good-mannered, you have a lot of respect, you're very sweet, you're kind-natured, you're loving. Some people it's like that oh honey thing, but you know, you're not stupid. You just are a good person at heart, and you prefer not to become a bad person just because of the people around you. You always know what to say, what to do in any given situation. You're very intelligent. You're always on point. You're very honest as well, and you're honest whether it's nice or not, but you try to put it in a respectful way as well. And some people just can't handle it and think that you're too mean. Cosmic egg. Firefly, you are somebody who really protects your visions. You protect your visions. You protect your dreams. You protect them with a venom. You are somebody who does not allow anybody to tear you down or what you have going on down. You have a lot of life goals that are different from everyone else's, and you have had to stand and defend and fight for those. You have had to fight tooth and nail to keep people off of your case and out of your business when it comes to what you're doing with your life. It's your life, and you live it the way that you want to live it. You are an inspiration to so many damn people around you. People find you to be this bright beacon of hope, life, light, joy, happiness, love, this bright spot in the middle of a dark world, because you are somebody who refuses to give in to the people who are trying to tear you down on a regular basis. We have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, and the Eight of Cups. So you're somebody who pours over your, you pour over your research, you pour over your schoolwork, you pour over your work in general. You really love to learn, you love to gain knowledge, you love to spend time alone, you love to reflect on yourself, and you like to dive in deep and understand yourself. You also may really enjoy taking very long baths, and a lot of this could have to do with the fact that you spend a lot of time cleansing your energy and protecting your energy. You are somebody who works a lot. You work a lot, and you work very hard. You may work into the late hours of the night, or you work a lot of hours. You work a lot of time, and you really put a lot of energy and persistence and drive and dedication into the things that you are working on. You may even be going to school and working at the same time. You are somebody who really wants to level up your life. You want to do the things that you feel are important to you, and you believe very wholeheartedly in the dreams that you have about your life. And some people may be saying that you have too high of dreams and you need to come back down to earth, but I feel like you have just the right amount of dreams. You guys are very loving. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You express your emotions, and you may be very poetic as well in the way that you speak or the way that you address people. You are very lyrical. You have a very sweet voice, I'm hearing as well. You are somebody that really is very dedicated. You're very dedicated. There's a lot of people who watch you. There's a lot of people who can't get enough of your energy. There's a lot of people who really are very inspired by what you do, and you really awaken people's dreams, hopes, and ideals of what their life could be if they chose to go down their own path instead of the path that everybody else sees fit for them. So that is what I have for this pile. I am very proud of you guys. Continue working on these things and continue believing in yourself. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonates, who these people might be. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.